Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call this video Real Men Walk Backwards. On the hottest day of the year at sun time, real men walk backwards, as opposed to the ladylike men who can't even walk on flat level surfaces on a beach downhill. Real men walk backwards, says Jack Thompson. Real men walk backwards, says Scott Del Fuego. Real men walk backwards, says Warren Hunt. Real men walk backwards. Real men can do things that unreal men can't even comprehend. At midday on the hottest day of the year, September 1st, 2020, real men walk backwards. Now I am hoping that the jeepney doesn't come. And if it does, I might just let it go by so I can do this for an entire kilometer. Real men walk backwards. Real men don't bitch about the heat. Real men don't bitch about anything. Real men, just like Chris in Cebu says, gets the job done. Real men don't attack amazing Philippines. Real men doesn't attack a man who has cancer. Real men don't attack people the size of Big E in Cebu. That is going to be a very expensive lesson. Real men don't attack Chi Corsairs. We're talking about another expensive lesson. Real men don't attack Warren Hunt. I don't know what kind of a lesson you're going to get out of that. Real men don't attack innocent people like Trixie, I think her name is Trixie, because she doesn't bother anybody. Real men don't attack people like Ren Zero, because he doesn't bother anybody either. And remember, real men walk backwards. Real men don't cry and bitch and moan when they have a pain in their body. Real men just suck it up, because that's what real men do. Real men use tools. Real men walk backwards. Real men, when they need something done, they just get it done. And real men walk backwards. Real men don't attack people like Chris in Cebu. He doesn't bother anybody. Real men don't talk about Chris in Cebu being, I think he was called a gerbil. I don't remember because I don't watch his videos, but I remember somebody attacking Chris in Cebu, calling him a gerbil. Real men don't attack innocent bloggers. Real men don't get upset that other bloggers earn an honest living making a legitimate scam. Real men don't get upset about other bloggers running an illegitimate scam. Real men don't get upset when other people earn money the old-fashioned way by spending their life energy and time on YouTube and collecting super chat. Real men don't go after and attack other people on other people's channels. But more specifically, real men don't attack other people's wives. Real men don't call other people's wives whores. Real men don't call other people's girlfriends whores. Real men don't tell people that other people's girlfriends were bar girls. Real men don't call other people's girlfriends or wives or sisters or mothers whores. Real men, amigo, main hapon, main luto. Real men don't attack other female bloggers. Real men don't attack other male bloggers that aren't bothering them. Real men have to understand that eventually there will be legal consequences for attacking innocent people on social media. And while we're talking about social media, real men, yeah, this is, no. Salamat! That's would have been my jeepney, but I feel like walking backwards today because I'm a real man. Real men walk backwards. Real men don't go on social media and attack. I think I heard a story about a guy. I think I heard somebody call him a guy. I gotta laugh. I gotta tell you, I gotta laugh. Calling that guy a guy is like calling a real man that walks backwards a sissy. Those are two different things. Real men walk backwards. And real men can walk backwards for miles, or at least kilometers. Real men don't get frustrated or hot or overheated or exerted or sweat or pass out or get headaches when they walk backwards, because real men do real man things, and walking backwards is a real man thing. Real men don't bitch. Ah, yes, I remember. Let's digress to Facebook. There was a man, a guy, supposed man, something that someone called him a man or a guy. I'm not real sure what he is exactly, but someone called a man, let's just go with the man thing. Someone said a man attacked, verbally, texting a 6-year-old girl that was dressed up with lipstick on Facebook. Now, I did see parts of those comments, so I know it happened. But real men don't do that. Only people that believe inside their magical thinking, inside their magical thinking minds, they believe they are real men, but they are not real men. They are the furthest thing from real men that real men can be. You have to understand, when you're a real man, you walk backwards. And you walk backwards in the sun on the hottest time of the day, at the hottest time of the day, in the sun, because real men walk backwards, baby. Yeah, baby. Real men, digressing back to that Facebook character, imagine if that would have been that so-called real man, which he's not, real man's daughter. How insane he would have went had somebody attacked his daughter when it was 6 years old. Now, whether or not the girl had makeup on, whether or not the girl was on Facebook, whether or not you like it or not, the girl's mother was the one who put her on Facebook. She didn't do it by herself. She was under supervision. And yet this so-called wannabe, magical thinking, so-called real man attacked a 6-year-old woman on Facebook. And from what I understand, he left 186 comments. 186 comments. 186 comments on a Facebook page of a 6-year-old girl. Amigo, mein hapon. He left 186 comments on a Facebook page of a 6-year-old girl at the age of somewhere in his 50s. Real men don't do that shit. Real men walk backwards. Real men use tools. As Dennis Adams would say, when a real man needs a tool, he goes out and buys a tool. Jack Thompson would say, when a real man needs a tool, he goes out and buys that tool and lets that tool pay off for itself. Scott Del Fuego would say, real men buy their own tools. Whatever the tools of their trade might be, real men have a stash, a supply, an abundance of tools they need for the skill sets they have. Let's see who else. Gary B., a longtime member of my Patreon page, would say, real men do real work in real time, in real jobs, in real life. And then they assist others through life. Mayan hapon, mayan uto, amigo. Salamat. Hey guys, how are you? Exercise. Exercise. I am Niwang, yeah? Oh. Atik lang. You wish to be in the video? You want to be in the video? I gotta get around these cars. They want to be in the video. Because real men know real men when they see real men walking backwards. A little bit of traffic here. After this, I go. Real men know real men, even when they see them walking by backwards. Balik. Real men like to talk to real men. Amigo, how are you today? I am what? I am?
Tambok.
You made the atik lang. Who said tambok? Who said tambok? You? You, 8 months.
8 months.
8 months.
Twins.
Me, I am Niwang. Niwang ko.
Oh.
Hello, amigo. Mayan hapon. Are you a real man? Real men do. This is what real men do for a living. Watch. Real men do real work. Real men do real work. Yeah, baby. This is how they do it here. This is how real men make an honest living in the Philippines. Yeah, baby?
Yes.
Amigos.
Michael, guapo.
Guapo ka.
Niwang, gamay oten.
Gamayotin like a lapis.
Palito.
Like a lapis.
Palito.
Palito.
Puspro.
That's right. Gamay.
Gamay.
Like a lapis.
Lapis.
Lapis oten. Amigos, you be careful. Salamat for the conversation. Amping.
Salamat.
Is that Sylvester Stallone? Sylvester. And Al Pacino.
Twin, Sylvester.
And over there, that looks like Angela Jolie. Yeah, look at the size. Look at the two-toy on that guy. Angela. Amigos, thank you.
Welcome, Quezon City.
Okay, I will see you, Ugma.
Take care.
Remember, I am Niwang, yeah? You? Because you are Tambok. I am Niwang. 32 kilos, baby. Okay. Real men walk backwards. Amping pod. Salamat. Real men have fun in the sun, baby. And real men have friends all over the area and not area. And yo, I will be. Salamat. Real men. Those guys. I've been watching that crew work for about 6 years. And everybody knows my name. I don't know any of their names. But it's only because there are so many men, and now some of them have masks on. But we always manage to take a moment of our lives out to say hello to one another, because that's what real men do. Where was I? Ah, yes. I was talking about that guy who thinks he's a man. He has the body that appears to be man-like, but he doesn't have man boobs. And real men have man boobs, baby. Real men are not afraid to flash their real boobs on YouTube for what is called atik lang in the Philippines, baby. Let me go. Real men, I'm sorry if I keep saying that word, real men, and I offend someone out there, but this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing compared to the way people really feel about certain people on YouTube. There is a series of about 30 people plus that dislike or have no interest whatsoever or believe that a certain methodology, a certain methodology of blogging is low class, no class, or extremely low class and no class. And those people, this guy who made 186 comments or thereabouts to the 6-year-old girl on Facebook because her mother allowed her to get dressed up with lipstick, I think. That guy, I will absolutely tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is, if you wanted to measure respect, if you wanted to measure respect amongst the bloggers in the Philippines, I don't know how much respect I would get. I do know that only trolls talk shit about me. And that's probably a good thing, because what they won't do, what they don't ever want to do, the trolls, is they never want to show who they are in real life. So for all I know, all of those trolls could be one or two people. Typically, I have my belief that at least two of those trolls are a family member or family members or people that owe a certain blogger money and have to pay each month for services rendered, which is okay. But I don't believe for a second, I don't believe for a second, I don't believe it for a New York minute that anybody would send that guy money unless they owed him money. Or there's another theory. And the other theory is that the man, so-called man who thinks he's a man who does not have two toys, man who does not have, man who does not have any credibility in the community, a man that has only trolls on his channel, a man who thinks he's a man but is not a man. What is a man who thinks he's a man but not a man and earns money? Probably a man that's running a scam, the scam man. So now I have walked well, it's definitely going on 1.5 kilometers. You could count the steps. That's 600 feet to there, and it's 1,400 feet to there. Yeah, a kilometer is about 1,200 feet, 2,500 feet. Yeah, I walked about 3/4 of a kilometer from what I can see. Backwards. In the hottest sun at 12 noon, backwards. Because that's what real men do. Real men can do anything. Now, if you notice, I haven't touched this water bottle because it's full. So I'll take a sip now. So it's 12 o'clock. It's the hottest day of the year that I know of. Minuto, no dali, lakaw, lakaw. They all want to give me a ride. There's not the league. They all want to give me a ride because I don't know why. But either way, digressing back to the guy, we call him a guy. We gave him the benefit, big time, yo, big time benefit of the doubt. We call him a guy, which is like a man, but not a man. He's a guy. And Chris and Sabu would probably call him different things. Amazing Rod, amazing Philippines Rod has been attacked for his use of the word Cebu and carbon market for no reason other than the fact that this guy who believes he has some sort of talent, he believes he's in some kind of physical condition to go up against real men in the YouTube community, both verbally and monetarily, and also he believes for some weird ass reason that he has a channel that's worth watching, when my opinion is exactly the opposite. Other than its comedy value, shall we say, or what I believe is going to happen to that channel. One day, the videos will have been uploaded to YouTube, maybe 850 of them or so. And that man will get asked politely to never again go on social media and to end the channel because of the diatribe. However, I believe there will be special permission given to a gentleman in Australia to load and use those videos in real time, in real life, as a learning channel. The learning channel of how not to hate, how not to judge others, how not to be a belligerent YouTuber, and how not, more than anything, how to eliminate magical thinking in your life. Because the magical thinking part, the magical thinking part, the magical thinking part, the magical thinking part, that wasn't there a minute ago. Those guys just parked that thing there. Yeah, baby, they parked that there, then they're laughing. The magical thinking part is the part that is really obtuse, obscene, obscure, sickening, disgusting, absolutely egregious. That is, no. That is the magical thinking part on behalf of the most well-known, one of the most well-known bloggers, the Lee. One of the most well-known bloggers in the Philippines, but also one of the most disliked bloggers, in my opinion, and the opinion of many others. So now we have definitely walked over a kilometer. So what I'm going to do is, oh, and by the way, I'm not really breathing heavy. I had only one sip of water, and the sun is still at 12 o'clock. Because one thing that I tell you is, you need to listen very fucking carefully. If I tell you I can walk 10 kilometers at noon in the sun, not backwards, but forwards, it's a fact, Jack. And talking about Jack, I called Jack this morning to get all jacked up, and there was nothing. No jacked up, no jackhammer hitting me hitting me with ideas left and right. Anyway, now if anybody out there has the balls, the gonads, the itlogs, the eggs, if anybody got the eggs or what it takes to wager me 10,000 US dollars that I can't walk 10 kilometers at noon in the hottest day of the year, I'll take that challenge. Now there's only one reason why you even hear me breathing just a bit heavy. Number one, I have about 4 kilos of crap in this bag with the water. Number two, I'm walking in sandals, which are not conducive. They're not my walking shoes. And number three, I am not in my walking shoes. I'm not in my environment. Plus, I only slept last night because of a problem a friend of mine had. I went to bed at 1:30 and I got up at 5, so I slept 3.5 hours. So I'm breathing just a bit on the heavy side, but I did just go up a pretty good incline of about 15 feet, and now I'm going down it. But let me tell you one more thing. Any of you guys out there that got the balls to wager me $10,000 that I can't walk 10 kilometers in the sun on the hottest day of the year, I will wager you that money and more that I can do that. And I'm talking the whole time. Amigo, no, dali, salamat. I will wager it to anyone that wants to take that wager. The same goes for swimming 2 kilometers in the Dagat with a mask and snorkel. I'll even go 3 kilometers because I haven't swam in a long time. Amiga, mein hapon. So, one more thing I wish to say. There's a guy out there, and I use that word loosely. Loosely because, personally, I am thinking that rather than the belief that he has the giant lapis, I believe it's probably closer to something else altogether. I don't believe for a minute he's got the boys to take my hapon. Niwang? Niwang, yeah?
Yeah. It's like
Salamat. They know. 32 kilos, yeah?
yes.
Yes.
20 kilos.
32 kilos.
30 kilos.
Yeah?
Stomach only.
Stomach only. Is that like a atik lang? Atik lang, my friend. Atik lang, yeah? Niwang. And you, how many? Look at this guy. Look. 8 months. 8 months.
And you.
I am 9 months. I'm getting ready to drop any minute. The babae or the lalaki, maybe 1 minute. Okay, umping. I told him I'm ready to have my baby right now. So I don't think, and neither does anybody else, that guy, and I use those words loosely, and we just went through that. I don't believe for a moment that guy would take my challenge to walk front or backwards in the hot sun or at night. I don't believe for a freaking minute, not for a hot New York minute, not for a second, that those guys that talk shit like, what's the name of that guy? Johnny Turdbowl? Johnny Turdbowl. Johnny Bowl Turd. Johnny Bowl of Turds, who said he was coming to my house last year and he was gonna teach Fazio a lesson. Dude, get it on, dude. Do what it is that you think you can do. Whatever it is that you think you can do. Because I don't take lessons from a guy who calls himself Johnny Turdbowl. I don't take lessons from just about anybody. If someone is going to school me in something, they better be a good friend. Or I better have respect for them from another venue. Somebody better call me up and say, somebody better call me up and say, Michael, I have a friend of mine, amigo, main hapon. Salamat. Somebody better call me up and say, look, Mike, somebody's coming over to say hello to you. They're my friend. Otherwise, there will be school. School will be out. So moving back to Johnny Turnbull and the Mrs. Hemorrhoid. Main hapon, amigo. Salamat. And the hemorrhoid. The hemorrhoid is the most well-known hemorrhoidal blood stain in the Philippines blogging community. He will never. He said he's coming. He will never. It'll never happen. The hemorrhoid would be. The hemorrhoid is just that. Just a bloody pain in the ass. It'll never be anything more or anything less. Now, digressing back to who wants to come and who doesn't want to come. Well, welcome to the machine. Welcome to Mike's world is what I have to say about that. I have so had it with 2 or 3 troll accounts telling me they're coming to my house because that guy gave certain pieces of information to a guy named Bruce and said, Bruce, it's okay, I sent that information to you in Facebook. Amigo, I sent that information to put that stuff up. It's okay, you can post that stuff. That's called unjust vexation. That's a charge. That's a charge. Man, hop on. That's a charge. And there are other. Well, we have a big video coming up on the bottom of the top of the bottom of the flat earth on Sunday. Big video. Where we're going to discuss, amigo, unjust vexation, false police. Let's see, how could you put that? Let's say I was in a movie theater and I screamed fire. And there was no fire. Well, you could get in trouble for that. I don't know what kind of trouble, but I do believe there are consequences for that. I do believe that. See, sun is right there, baby. Sun is right there. Hottest day of the year. Main hapon. Salamat. Amigo, I am Niwang, yeah? Niwang, yeah? I will ask him. Niwang ko, yeah? Gamay. 32 kilos, yeah?
32 kilos?
Yeah?
Are you sure?
I am part. Tanood ka. Tanood ko. And you? Oh, is that Brad Pitt? Is that Brad Pitt?
No. Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt? Brad girl.
Brad what?
Girl.
You're a girl?
Yeah.
What is your name?
Amor.
Amor. That means love.
Yeah.
You love him?
No, girl. Sisters.
Wait, you are his sister or he is your sister?
Yeah, sisters.
Sisters? No bakakun. Dali bakakun, yeah?
Okay, liars go to hell.
No.
Liars go to hell.
I think you are bakakun ka.
No, my boyfriend.
Hello.
Mayan hapon. Wow. You are taas.
Yeah, little bit.
Taas, I mean, wow, you are like 3 meters. Below meters. What is your name?
Elmer.
Elmer.
Yes.
That's the name of a favorite friend of mine, Elmer Fudd.
Yeah,
Elmer.
German.
German, yeah, Elmer Fudd. I grew up with a guy named Elmer Fudd. That was his real name. Yeah. But he was a cartoon character. Elmer Fudd, the cartoon with Bugs Bunny.
Yes.
You get it? Okay, amiga. Amigo.
What's your name?
My name is Niwang.
Bakakon. You're bakakon.
I am bakakun ko. Hey, wait, can you do this? Can you do this?
Do what? TikTok? TikTok.
No. Can you do this?
Wow. Vlogger. You're a vlogger.
Can you do this? Can you? That's because you are tambuk. No, he fell down. No help. No, he fell down. Naug. Naug. Salamat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Mayang gabi.
No.
Ito.
Still daytime.
Hapon, uto, dali. What do you say?
Gabi is night.
Hapon.
Niwang, yeah? Niwang ko, yeah?
Very.
Salamat. Guwapo ka.
Bakakon.
Bakakon, dali bakakon. Dali bakakon. All right, look, I will look out. I have to finish my exercise.
I thought you're vlogging.
No, I'm afraid. Salamat. Thank you. You will see the blog. I will put it up.
Facebook?
Maybe Ugma.
YouTube.
YouTube, baby. You want to be on YouTube?
Yeah.
Taas. Guapa.
What's the channel?
Guapa.
Name of your channel?
Guapo. Niwang. The channel is Michael Fazio. Put it, Michael Fazio. Here, this. Everybody wants to get into the act. Jimmy Durante, everybody wants to. You got it? Okay, umping. Lacau. Everybody wants to get into the act.